All right, so Toni, thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate you deciding to come into the book, Reputation Driven. So what, just before we get started, just tell the world a little bit about who you are and what you do.
So I am Toni Boer. I am a Kentucky real estate agent who has kind of found the niche in the short-term rental world and helping investors and just regular people dive into what the short-term rental world looks like. And some people are in it for all the money that they think it can bring, and some people are in it for hospitality and just introducing people to Kentucky and what all that can bring for them.
Awesome, awesome. So what made you decide to come into the book Reputation Driven? What made you want to share your story?
I think a big part of what attracted me to it was the genuineness that just talking to you and the other people who I've spoken with that are part of the team. I believe in integrity, and I just could feel the real true genuineness of the group. And that's important to me.
I really do appreciate that. I do remember our conversation, and I felt that connection with you as
we
well.
We cried together.
Yeah. And so it was really amazing. And that's the beautiful thing about doing this project, is that you get to hear everybody's story, and you have an amazing story. And I can't wait till you share it and share whatever you decide to share about your story. But people are going to be so moved, and you're going to really make an impact. So I really do appreciate that.
Thank you, Judah.
So yeah. So have you decided on what story you're going to share, or what? Can you give us a little idea on what Toni is going to be sharing with us?
It's such a deep question, Judah. So I think for me and my story, as I'm writing it, it's been collective. And so just a little bit of bird's eye view that you kind of know. I'm coming from a perspective of not only just being a woman, but a woman who has had many different hats. I was a single mom with 3 kids. I was able to get out of a really toxic relationship. And then the bigger part of my story was I was in my late 30s before I got started building my foundation to my career of where I'm at now, and just the rocket ship that I've been on the last 5 years. And so I think I just want to help others be inspired that success doesn't have an age, and that there are opportunities that come in different stages of our life, and not to miss out on those because we think that we're too old, or, I think that's important that a lot of people hear that we're not too old to chase our dreams.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And the way you've been able to overcome is definitely moving. And, that's the whole reason for the emotional connection on the phone is we connected on a lot, and that was one of those moments that you were sharing with me. So I can't wait until you were able to share that story. It's going to be amazing. So give us a little bit about what you do, a little bit deeper. We know, like, you're a realtor, but you take old homes and you turn these old homes into amazing masterpieces. Like, just share a little bit about what you do.
Yes. So I've always been passionate about old homes since I was a child. I have loved old homes. And so just whenever I can be a part of that restoration, I always try to jump in, whether it's for myself or a client. I love breathing life back into these old houses. If it's still standing, I feel like I can save it. And if the wind hasn't knocked it over yet, it's doable. So I love being a part of my own projects, of the houses that I'm able to get a hold of. But I also love when people trust me enough to let me help them do it alongside of them and give guidance and share our ideas and, bringing the glory back to the old houses that people choose to dive into. I mean, that's a huge decision in itself. And there's always things that pop up, and just not being afraid of that, and kind of taking the bull by the horns. And, just it when you do the project and you get to the end, all the blood, sweat, and tears at the end make sense. And it's just something to be proud of. And I love when I see my clients have that pride and ownership at the end. And they're like, man, you were right. It was worth it. I love the end.
Yeah, and you're doing an amazing job. And I'm sure you get that a lot. I mean, your work is amazing, and so how can people reach out to you if they want to work with you on a project like that, or if they want to maybe enjoy an experience as a guest inside of one of your units?
I am Toni Boer on Facebook, and I'm bnb LDY on Instagram. If they want to reach out to me through Facebook or Instagram, or they can call me, text me. I'm happy to just have conversations with people. They can, direct message me on Facebook. I'll be happy to share my phone number. But I love sharing the experience and what brings people to Kentucky. The Bourbon Trail has a lot to offer.
Awesome. So thank you, Toni, for stopping by and sharing a little bit about yourself. And I can't wait till the world reads your story and Reputation Driven. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.